A journey to spiritual life and growth. Day 5. Today is Monday, the 10th day of March 2025. Theme: the Pharisaic approach. Do not let the spiritual disciplines degenerate into laws. Let it not be legalistic. It must be a 40-day prayer. It must be a 120-day period of praise, with daily 1 hour midnight and 1 hour morning prayers. A 3-day dry fast. 60 decades of the rosary, fasting from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., and so on. Do not approach these disciplines in a Pharisaic manner, believing that if you do not exercise the disciplines of fasting, prayer, mortifications, abstinence, and so on as scheduled or to the letter, the ones you have completed are cancelled or negated, and God is not glorified by your actions. Do not see these disciplines as regulations that, if strictly followed, will obligate God to fulfill his part of the arrangement or covenant with you. Don't brag about your observances. The effect of such degeneration in spiritual discipline is vanity, pride, self-righteousness, dread, guilt, and shame. These Christian disciplines lack the power of grace on their own. Let it not be legalistic. Matthew chapter 23 verse 4, in quotes, "For they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers." Quote ends. The Greek term, Epikeia, which means the spirit of the law, refers to the ethical idea that a law can be broken for the greater benefit. It also signifies rationality and equity. A good example is in the parable of the Good Samaritan, from the Gospel of Luke chapter 10, verses 25 to 37. There are two risks to this approach. The first is that exceptionally determined and perfectionist persons who are so diligent with any task set before them may brag about their personal accomplishments in strictly adhering to any Christian discipline. They become norms for evaluations, and you are either in or out. Jesus in Luke chapter 18 verses 9 to 14 gave a beautiful illustration of, in quote, "Two men went up to the temple to pray, one a Pharisee and the other a tax collector. The Pharisee stood by himself and prayed, 'God, I thank you that I am not like other people robbers, evildoers, adulterers, or even like this tax collector. I fast twice a week and give a tenth of all I get.'" Quote ends. The second concern is that those who are lax may take advantage of Epikeia and fail to work on their character deficiencies, claiming that God sees the heart. Christian practices are everything but easy. Which one do you belong to? Are you one of those who pride in your fidelity to the Christian disciplines while denying the transformational power that only God delivers? Or are you one of those who lazy about Christian disciplines and justify it in their own way? Inner transformation of our lives is the goal of Christian disciplines, not self-glorification or an inflated sense of self-importance. Let us sacrifice ourselves to God. Let us go on sacrificing, throughout every day and at every moment. Let us gladly mount upon the cross. Saint Gregory Nazianzen. Thank you for staying with us on this episode. See you next time.